Wilderness Scotland's a tour operator that specialises in active and nature-based travel. We operate trips throughout Scotland from the Highlands and Islands right down into the borders. Whether you enjoy experiencing an easy hike or a bike ride or sampling local food or drink, we're really trying to provide people the richest possible experience of Scotland, and to do it in a slow way where they take their time to really understand what it is to be like a local in Scotland, to understand what it is to kind of live and feel and breathe your time in Scotland. We're very passionate about sharing that local dimension, and that's what we believe that our customers enjoy about travelling with us. Environmental sustainability is a really core part of what we do at Wilderness Scotland. Our own product is grounded in the wilderness and in wild places, and we really look to share our passion for those wild places, and consequently looking after the places that we visit is an integral part of what we do, and it makes good business sense to do that. So in terms of our net zero strategy, there's several elements to it. We're focused initially on the emissions that we create within the HQ here. So we're here in this building, which we've managed to build, which is effectively net zero itself, which runs from renewable energy, and it uses lots of environmentally sustainable materials in the construction. But the biggest impact that we have is out in the field on the trips that we deliver. So we're looking at ways in which we can reduce our emissions from transportation, from accommodation, and from food. And transport, for example, now we've got a quarter of our fleet that runs from electric vehicles, which is great, and we have aspirations to make that 100% over the next 3 years, as well as working with suppliers on the accommodation and food side to reduce emissions in everything that we do. In terms of the benefits to us as a business and our sustainability strategy, there's probably sort of 3 areas that I define. The first is around the team and staff engagement. We've got people that are very interested in environmental and social performance of the business, and that's been great to see the level of engagement that we've had from the team. I think secondly, from a customer side, we work with the travel trade, and many of those customers have praised and been interested in the actions that we're taking from a sustainability perspective. So that may have helped us win business where we might not otherwise have done so. And I think thirdly, across the supply chain with the hotels, restaurants and other providers we work with, there's been a really interesting degree of engagement from many of those wanting to understand what we're doing and how they can be part of that sustainability story and future success together. In terms of local community benefit, we're here in Aviemore. We're one of the largest local employers, and that's something that we're really proud of. So we have people here that are living in the local community. We've got children going to schools, businesses being supported, community groups being participated in by the team. So that's a really important aspect. But beyond that, when we look across all the suppliers that we work with, we're embedded in communities around the Highlands and Islands, and supporting local businesses and local communities in whichever way we can is a really important part of the trip experience that we look to deliver. So if you're a business that's just getting started on your sustainability journey, I'd encourage you to get going. That's the main thing. Some progress will certainly get you underway, and you'll be doing things before you realise it. A lot of those actions, they don't really cost much money at all to begin with. Of course, there are other more complex things that do require investment. But I would encourage people to get going and be transparent about what you're doing and what you aren't doing, and communicate that to your staff and to customers. There's absolutely a business case for being more sustainable, whether that's environmentally or socially. From the perspective of the team, you'll find that increasingly we're attracting employees that are engaged with a much more sustainable business, so that's one very important aspect. Customers, there is an increasing demand from customers who are looking for travel experiences that are environmentally and socially aware. And I think thirdly as well, it's about future-proofing the business for what's coming down the track. We don't know what might be happening in terms of legislation around carbon emissions, for example, but if we can position our business for success now, then we're going to be in a great place, whatever changes might happen in the future.